Hey guys, it's me, and I have an idea. So I've been thinking, and as I've been playing Advanced Warfare, and I've been really thinking, what's next for Call of Duty? And I was thinking, it's like, oh, could they do like a Cops and Robbers, like Battlefield? Could they pull off a parkour style, like Titanfall, with the jump jets? And then it occurred to me, and they said they're kind of running out of ideas, so why not attract back all of the veterans of the series? So here's my idea. And I know you're gonna say, oh, you're just copying it from Halo, blah blah blah. Call of Duty Anniversary. So the whole thinking behind this is bringing back a crowd of Call of Duty players that left a while ago when they think Call of Duty got bad, and you know, it didn't get bad, but did not get much better. So this is what I think they should do. They should take the 5 best Call of Duty games, well, not best, but most liked Call of Duty games, maybe hold a vote, and they should put it all into one game and give you all the DLCs for $60. I mean, I know we're talking about Activision here and how they're not very, you know, reasonably priced, and some things, cough cough DLC, they don't really offer a lot, at least in my opinion. But this is far-fetched, I totally know, but it's an idea that I think would be a great one. So, you have to think, would it sell? Hell yeah, it would sell. If you included Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and hell, throw in World at War just for the throwback. I mean, or the first Black Ops, one of them. And you know, I really think I'm striking gold here. I think I'm onto something that could make a lot of money, and I'm just really kind of like excited by the idea of this. Like, I know it's not gonna happen, and probably will. I mean, it probably won't. But just think of that. PS3, I mean, PS3 games, and Xbox 360 games that have been ported have been a pretty big success. I mean, think about Anniversary on Halo. I'm not sure exactly how good it's doing, but I'm sure it's doing good. And you're probably thinking, well, would it really be something that they could release as one of their Call of Duties? And I have to say, I think it definitely is. I mean, you really have to think about it. All those players who had so many memories in Modern Warfare 2 and in Call of Duty 4 and Black Ops 2 and all those Call of Duties would come back, and the nostalgia would be real. I'm just confident that if they did go down this path, that they just have a really good and successful launch. Because one, I know I'd buy it. If they announce that they're gonna have those 4 Call of Duties all in one, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I'd buy it over pretty much any other game on my wish list right now, because it brings back all those memories, and I just think it would be so fun. Hell, even if they only brought back 3, I think bringing back an anniversary or just something like that is a great idea. I mean, just think, the redone Rust games of domination where you get killed every 3 seconds, or Nuketown on the PS4 and Xbox One. It's just, it excites me almost to think of the idea. And I mean, I know they probably have made the next 2 Call of Duties already, and you know what, I kind of think that's a shame, even though it's kind of required. But I kind of always wished that they didn't have to make the Call of Duties 3 years in advance, because it really kind of makes it so, oh, that guy had a great idea of a Call of Duty, we can't do that for 3 years, and who knows, that might not even be a trend now. And I just think that it would be so cool to play on Karachi, because I have so many memories on that map. If you've already watched my first commentary, you'll know what I'm talking about. And, you know, I just think it would be an instant success and an instant hit. I mean, it's being ported over, so it can't be that hard. And I think just all the veteran players would really come back, and I'm just telling you, the nostalgia would be real, and it would bring life to the game, even if it is just bringing back the old game, really. I mean, I'm really curious for how many of you who would buy it if it did come out. I mean, I know I would be one, because I've had so many fun memories, especially on Modern Warfare 2 and on World at War, which I actually embarrassingly played on the Wii. But I had so many fun times on that game, and it would just be really fun. So, what are a few upgrades or features they could add to entice you to buy it even more than just getting all those 4 Call of Duties for $60, which I honestly think would be more than a deal? I think maybe graphical overhauls for some of the games, maybe not all of them. Because, and also I think that's a big if, because I think some people might like that kind of vintage feeling of Call of Duty, of COD 4, in just the feeling of, it's like you're playing it, but you're playing it on the next gen consoles. What's a few other features I think could be added? You know, I think there's a lot that could be added, but you also have to think, do they really need to add any more? I mean, is that a big enough reason to buy the game in itself? And maybe they could figure out a way to just add a few features here and there. Maybe, honestly, I don't want them to balance the guns in the game, because, you know, Modern Warfare 2, every gun just was amazing, and that's kind of what made that game funny. What else? What else? One thing I would love to see, and this is just thinking off the top of my head, is the ability to create a match and have people be able to join it, kind of like custom games, but make it so it's public and people can join it. And I think it would just be really fun. I mean, you can do it with friends, but from a public standpoint, it would be really cool just to see the combinations. And maybe another few things is maybe add a forge tool. I mean, this is once again pretty out there, but I think that would be pretty sick if you could make your own maps like Halo or even Counter-Strike, for that example, and maybe just overhaul the game with a ton of new features, meaningful features that don't seem tacked on but just fit right with Call of Duty. And honestly, I think you have a bestseller and potentially billions of dollars in your pocket. That's just me, and that's my idea of Call of Duty Anniversary Edition. So I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Have an awesome day. Peace out.